What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, I didn't get a chance to do my radio show this past Wednesday night. For those of y'all who don't know, I host a radio show every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. here in the city of Houston. It's called K-Rino Radio. I love for y'all to start tuning in, checking us out. I don't care what part of the world that you're in. And basically, all we do is we do interviews and we do commentary. We don't play any music. We just talk. And we talk about things that are going on in the world, whether it be social, political, um, in the hood. And we interview artists and activists and whoever we see fit to interview. And so what I'm going to do now is kind of like a YouTube version of my radio show, even though it won't be live, even though y'all won't be able to call in and all that. But I'm going to lay out a few little topics, and, y'all feel free in the comments to just give y'all's opinions on it. So real quick, this not going to be a long thing, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I ain't going to hold y'all up too long, but I want to make sure that just cover some of the more current things that are going on. Of course, coronavirus got everybody in a frenzy, and there are other people who coronavirus just have them taking precaution, which is I'm 1,000% in favor of. I guess we'll shout out to all the EIFs that everything is fake people who don't believe that this is a real virus. This is an absolute real virus. If you don't believe this is a real virus, then you don't believe that there are people who are in place who are absolutely wicked, absolutely living their lives with the intent to destroy other lives. This ain't no Superman movie. This ain't no Lex Luthor type of situation, even though they got kind of a Lex Luthor type of mind frame. There are people who are absolutely in the business of creating what we call bioweapons. These are biological weapons, and what we're witnessing with this coronavirus is an act of biological terrorism. Biological terrorism that's sweeping the whole globe. This is not a pandemic that just naturally sparked up. And people are saying, well, the coronavirus has been out. It's been out. Yeah, it's been out, but in a different form. It was not in the form that you see going on right now. Because if it's been out, if it's in the same form, then we would have the same situation going on years and years ago, right or wrong. So this is a bioweapon that was man-made, that was created. Y'all give y'all's opinions down below if y'all agree or disagree. And the people who say that it's a fake virus, y'all are idiots. In my opinion, you're an idiot. You don't fathom the depths of Satan. You can't fathom the depths of Satan. See, and Satan ain't no little man under the ground with a pitchfork. See, you can't fathom the satanic mind to not even be able to conceive the possibility that these people would create such a thing, then you're an idiot. Because we've seen too many examples of bioterrorism and acts carried out throughout the history of not just the United States, but the country, I mean the world. I said the country, the world, where things have been done to people in order to wipe people out. The Indians they put smallpox in the Indians' blankets. The Tuskegee experiment. These were not fake incidents. These were biological, terroristic acts carried out by human beings. So don't listen to the everything is fake crowd, the EIFs on this one. Some things are fake. Let me give them a piece of credit. Some things are made up and blown up, but this is not one of them. And we can disagree. Y'all feel free to put y'all comments, but list your proof. Prove why it's fake. Because I see a lot of people online. The virus is fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. But they never prove that. They never show how they know. So don't listen to those fool. I almost called them some. Don't listen to those fools. But put your comments about that. Another thing I want y'all to comment on. Y'all notice all these CEOs are stepping down, and it started last year. Over 1,000 CEOs of corporations, major corporations in some cases, they're stepping down. And the thought is they know something, or they knew something, or they know something that was coming down the pipe. Could it be um, this big economic hit that's taking place during this whole coronavirus thing? People, they're getting out. So I'd love to hear y'all comments and thoughts on why these CEOs are stepping down. That's my view. I feel like they like, oh, we see this coming, or they may have gotten a tip, um, and they bailing out. Um, Also, the 5G situation and the effect that 5G radiation has on uh, the coronavirus itself. Um, I know a lot of people are really have been studying 5G. I've been checking y'all out. Well, not y'all, but just people that I'm familiar with, and been learning about the effects of 5G. And you start to see a lot of these towers popping up in different places. Be careful with that. I'd love to hear y'all thoughts on that. Does 5G radiation have an effect on the coronavirus? If you think it does not, I'd like for you to tell me why. If you think it does, I'd like for you to tell me why. I have my view on it based on the research that I've done, but I'd like to hear y'all's views on that. Um, what else I got? You know, this is a radio show. Normally I would be taking calls at this point, but y'all's comments are the calls. But in this particular case, y'all are giving the call and y'all are giving the answer at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's on y'all to do that on every topic. Feel free. You know, my platform is your platform. Um, There have been a lot of different things going on around the country. Of course, sports is shut down, travel is shut down, business is shut down, entertainment is shut down. I got a question. Like, when this whole thing is over with, this is something I was thinking about. When this whole thing is over with, which it will, when they say, like they say, this too shall pass, there will come a day um, where life will go back to what's perceived to be normal for a little while. I also believe that the coronavirus is just one of the upcoming calamities that that are to come. You know, even if this will not be the one that, like Fred Sanford says, the big one's gonna come, especially in America. America's just done too much dirt um, for the Most High to just let us slide like that. But as you see, everything is shut down. My question that I was going to ask is, what is going to be y'all's reactions, and how are we going to carry ourselves once this thing is over with? Because what we're seeing now is unprecedented in my lifetime. And what I mean by that, you're seeing people who, you know, we've been knowing each other forever and ever, and then when you see them in the streets, you see them at the store, you be like, hey, what's up, man? Everybody's kind of like, hey, how you doing? You know, like, hey, you know, and all that. And the physical contact is very limited. You might give somebody one of these, but you're not going in for the traditional, yeah, what's up, boy? Yeah, man, what's up? Oh, yeah. You ain't doing all that. And I totally get it. I'm in favor of it. You know, you have to be cautious, because um, we don't know a lot. So, but when it's all said and done, and it's okay for contact again, I still feel like it's gonna be people that's gonna be like, yeah, we gonna wait a little while. wait a little while before I just get right all the way back in with you, you know. But how y'all feel about that? Are y'all gonna be paranoid even after this thing is over with? I'd love to be able to get some phone calls on that right now. I know I'll be cracking up just to hear y'all's responses to that, but list them down below. But what I want to say is that your social distancing is something that we should be practicing around this time, just to be on the safe side, man. It's nothing wrong with being on the safe side. This thing could be an exercise for the big one. Something else down the line. You never know. People have been saying that the National Guard is going to be called out. I have a personal friend that has already told me that they have seen um, law enforcement and troops setting up in their town. They live in a small town, so this ain't something that I read about. This is something that somebody I actually know has bear witness to. So you know, is this a dress rehearsal for the big one? You know, long story short, man, just be prepared. Prepare yourself in all phases of life because um, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad wrote a book called The Fall of America, and much of which we see today, not just with the coronavirus, but many things that have happened in recent years and things that are unfolding and that are to come are in that book. So this shouldn't be a surprise for us. The fall of America shouldn't be a surprise to us. I know we want this thing to go on and on and on. We want to keep doing what we're doing. We want to keep partying and having fun. But as it was with ancient Rome and Babylon and many great nations that preceded America, America is worse than all of them combined. And America's being judged. Take it or leave it. You ain't got to agree. And that's another thing, we got to stop being so sensitive when people disagree with us. I'm going to keep saying that. I wrote a song a few years ago called Sensitive Male. And I'm really talking to the men right now. I'm not even directing this towards the women, even though, of course, y'all it applies to y'all too, but it's more sensitive dudes out here than anybody. And we should be able to have conversations with each other, even in our disagreement of philosophy and ideology and whatever the case may be, and not be all, all sensitive and emotional about it. We're being a punk about it if another man has a different opinion from you. But just state your case with facts and stand on it. You don't sit there and argue with somebody all day, but do your research, lay your stuff out, and go on about your business. But I just wanted to touch y'all up on that, and of course, I'm not telling y'all nothing that y'all are not already aware of that's going on. Maybe some are, maybe some are not. I don't sit up here and profess to be this all-wise, all-knowing, like a lot of the EIFs out there. The EIFs know everything. But I'm not that person that sits up and claims that I know everything. But y'all tune in to my radio show every week. We don't know if we'll be back live on the air this week. We don't know. We just playing it day by day, step by step. And but even if we don't, then I will set it up to where we'll do something like this again, but it'll drop Wednesday. But that's about it, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Number love. Y'all take care of y'allself. And K-Rino Radio every Wednesday night. KPFT.org. 90.1 FM if you're in the city. And we out.